morning, everyone. It's around 11 and we're heading up to Elizabeth Lake. We're at Elizabeth Lake and you can see Unicorn Peak in the background. We're walking around Elizabeth Lake. We just had some lunch and we're going to be climbing up this ridge ahead. Not sure exactly where, but I think where the snow patch is. That's my guess. The trail is getting steeper. We're on the youth trail now. I think we're getting close to the top of this ridge. And I think my guess for where we were going to cross was totally wrong. There's the snow patch that I guessed from below, but we're almost at the top over here. These rocks are really cool. They're kind of rounded. Gorgeous views behind us of Tuolumne Meadows. We're going through the notch now on the top of the ridge. This is where we came from, and we're walking through this flat meadow in the valley. Now we're heading toward Nelson Lake. Getting closer to Nelson Lake. Not so much trail, a little bit more choose your own adventure. Little trail moment. Here we are at Nelson Lake. I'm having a cocoa. Doug is having a coffee.
Coffee with a little cocoa.
How is it?
It's really good.
We're leaving Nelson Lake. We were originally going to do an out and back to Nelson Lake, but we got here on the early side, so we are going to turn this into a loop. We're going to go a little farther today. We're going to go to Mathis Lake, and then tomorrow we will head to Echo Lake and then Cathedral Lakes, and then we will head out on the John Muir Trail and go back to our car. We are going cross country, heading toward Mathis Lake. Need to find a way through here. We climbed up this crack that unfortunately kept getting steeper and narrower. I didn't film the sketchiest part above here because we needed to focus on our safety. There's probably an easier way to get up here. We would definitely look for a better option next time. So there's where we came down from. There was Nelson Lake. And then we crossed through the valley and came up here. Getting our first glimpse at Mathis Crest and Mathis Lake. We made it down to the lake. This crest is actually a popular climbing route. Folks will traverse from one end to the other, and then Echo Lake is just on the other side. We set up our campsite. We're at Mathis Lake, and we're gonna make dinner. We were just talking about that steep ridge that we went over on the way to Mathis Lake. Doug, what did you think of that section?
It was a little scary.
Yeah, it was scary. It's definitely like consequences.
It was a classic example of it looking mellow from the bottom and then gradually getting steeper and steeper and the crack getting narrower and narrower. And then you have to climb over a rock that you didn't see from the bottom, and it gets more hairball as you get higher up.
Yeah.
But we made it.
We're waking up. It was surprisingly warm last night. We were expecting it to be below freezing, but it never got below the mid-40s. Signs of movement. Here's our tent at Mathis Lake. Beautiful view of the crest. Time for breakfast. Having a broth. Doug's having a coffee. Anybody else do the body clamp when you roll up your tent? What are you making, sweetie?
I'm making peanut butter and jelly tortilla roll up.
How's your peanut butter and jelly, sweetie?
It's good. It's a little lacking on the jelly, but it's all right.
We got the peanut butter and jelly imbalance. We're getting our packs on. We packed up.
Yeah.
It is not our earliest start. Some last views of Mathis Crest. We're about to head out of Mathis Lake, head toward Echo Lake. We gotta descend a little bit and then go around this ridge that's on our right. And we're wrapping around below this dome, heading down here. And those are the Echo Peaks. We're heading for Echo Lake, which will be just around the corner on the right. There's a cool orange feather. Here's the ridge we just came around. And then this is the other side of Mathis Crest. We're getting closer to Echo Lake. Some mushrooms. We're at Echo Lake. Doug could see some climbers up here on Mathis Crest. I can hear them, but I haven't been able to see them yet. And here are the Echo Peaks and Echo Lake. So beautiful. Doug just pointed out these climbers up on Mathis Crest. Kind of hard to see them, but glad to catch a glimpse. We just walked past Echo Lake and we're gonna follow the inlet toward Cathedral Pass. So we found a little trail Hopefully it's heading where we're going. We're going through the saddle of Cathedral Pass. We are about to join up with the John Muir Trail. You can just see the highway. Here it is, John Muir Trail. It's like a 5-lane highway. A little bit braided right here. Here's Cathedral Peak as we go through Cathedral Pass. Getting our first views of Cathedral Lake. We're at Cathedral Lake, gonna get some water and make some dinner.
Getting just enough water for the grits, or the couscous.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Making some couscous. It is just barely raining. I'm really enjoying all the reflections in the water. And the couscous is ready.
Good stuff? Nice.
And having a tea. Raining a little more now. We're leaving Cathedral Lake. Raining for real now.
Yeah, baby.
It's hailing. This is a crazy puddle with bubbles. Coming up to the Cathedral Lakes trailhead. We are going to continue on the John Muir Trail back to where we parked at the visitor center. This is us. How's that feel, sweetie?
Great. Feels good off my shoulders.
All right, signing off for this time. See you on the next trip.
See you next time.